Welcome to more Ace Attorney.
How's it going?
It's us, the Hopes.
I'm Sky, I'm the little angel.
And I am Ver. I am the Blue Devil. I am the Blue Blur.
I'm the Blue Blur.
They call me Sonic around here.
Oh, it's the inverse of my birthday, kinda.
Oh, hey, yeah, you're right. But we're playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. We are on the second case, and we are on the second investigation day. The last time we played, we learned that what we thought was just a thievery was actually also a murder.
Ah!
Dun, dun, dun! So there's a lot going on. So now we have to see what's going on there, because our client is either mask to mask or a murderer, or both.
Oh.
Or
at the same time,
yeah.
in two different places.
Neither.
With magic. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose! I don't buy it!
But the ones who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself. At least from what I understand.
Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder?
I think I'm going to head back to Korean Village for a little while, if that's all right.
Oh.
I don't want to investigate a murder.
I don't like them.
I don't like it.
Sure, but why?
I'm going to bring the secret urn back and have some people take a look at it. It's covered in blood now.
That's a good idea. I think I'll go with...
No, Mr. Kamaya! You should stay here! I want you two to spend some quality time together, full of love and happiness.
Pearls is so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve. Sacred urn given to Pearls. With the Danganronpa blood on it.
Yeah, it's covered in blood.
Danganronpa blood.
Yeah.
Ace Attorney blood is red.
So it's just covered in pink paint then?
It's just pink paint. Do you think that Phoenix Wright also has Danganronpa blood?
I wouldn't know, because I know it's a censorship thing.
Yeah, no. There's real blood in Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
You remember the first case?
Yes. Now remember, no fighting, okay? Bye!
She's gone. Okay, Nick. Time to get going on this murder investigation.
Okay.
Okay.
You can drive.
So, what do we do now? Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and investigate the murder. Well, first we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located. Hey, why don't we ask Miss Delight? She should know.
She should know.
Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycles.
Oh.
Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you? I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy.
Nicky boy.
Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight. Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the detention center, too. You must be relieved we got the sacred urn back, huh? You bet. But there's something a little different about it. Huh?
What do you mean?
At me? It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn on the poster, and it looks like shit. But the urn we got back says Amy, like it always used to. Oh, yeah. You're right.
Phoenix, did you not notice this?
Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before. Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned the mystic Amy's name into I am. I am Mr. Gay.
Transburger, hi Nessie.
Hello. And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled Little Pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. Is it possible that urn is a fake? I'm sure Pearls will find out about that once she gets back to the Kurain village. Yeah, I suppose. Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Kurain village in a long time. So, why haven't you been back to Kurain village in a long time? I guess people still go to Kurain village to do their training, right? Yep. If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. So why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that.
I've been thinking about it.
A channeling dojo, huh?
Yeah, I've been
Sounds
thinking
pretty
about
serious, whatever that is. If you're gonna train, you have to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies can happen. Is that what happened last year still? Is what happened last year still bothering you? That murder?
Are you still upset about the murder?
You still upset about the murder? That was a whole year ago, Maya.
Come on.
That murder in her village. It happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses the Kurain technique, she temporarily loses her own will. So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened.
Bang.
That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up. That's all. It sounds like being the master of Kurain is going to be a heavy responsibility.
Yep. Sounds like it. We can probably head out, right?
Let's go here. I want to see them.
We
said we were going to talk to them, so we'd better do that.
We better do that.
Oh, Nicky boy, Maya! Miss Delight. All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie. Do you want to be Delight or Maya or someone?
I can be Maya so that...
Sure. You've been Maya before.
I've been Maya before. I don't want to be this woman suddenly.
I don't want to be
this woman.
This woman, I don't know who she is. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case.
Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up.
Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. All right, I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. I had no idea Miss Delight had such a vulnerable side.
Da, 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 da. This is the
Listen carefully,
music.
Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's just not him.
I don't think he would either, Nick.
Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die!"
He would never say that! Anyway, Miss Delight, he might not be a killer. But he's still going around saying that he's a thief.
I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him. Miss Delight, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't steal a glance. A thief. Ha! The very idea. I guess I just don't get it.
Steal a nap. Like secretly take a nap.
He wouldn't secretly take a nap.
You wouldn't steal a nap.
No.
Huh? Get what?
I just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple.
Yeah, they sure are different.
Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway.
What? For you? Love at first sight?
I hate these kinds of people more than anything.
Shows a photo of him. You mean ace detectives?
No, I'm fine with ace detectives.
Oh, so then you must mean thieves.
No, they're all right too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives. Damn, she hates Goro Akechi.
Damn, that's literally true.
There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men! Me shouting at Goro Akechi with Goro Akechi pictures on my wall.
Yeah. By the way, why did you go to Detective Atmy's office anyway?
Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try and find out more about the real criminal.
The real criminal?
Yes, obviously, the real Mask to Mask is not my Ronnie, right?
Yeah?
And Detective Atmy knew more about Mask to Mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV.
Oh, so he's the real deal, huh?
So then you went there to ask some questions? That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now, but I forced my way past her and into his hideout. I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout. That bag was sitting right there on top of the table.
It sure was. Oh yeah, we saw that bag there too yesterday.
There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on somebody else.
Miss Delight, do you know about KB Security?
Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. So she thinks he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today...
Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard.
Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore.
Yeah, it looks like Miss Delight doesn't know. Did he say that he quit? Did he say that
Ron
quit?
didn't say. But Godot said that.
Seems to think he did.
Well, yeah. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, that is. Ron didn't even tell us that he did work there. He was just like, I'm Mask to Mask. So.
That was a really good impression of him.
Of your voice doing it. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. To make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying? Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? No, I'll pass, thanks. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves?
What a scaredy cat you are, Nick.
Miss Delight told us the location of KB Security.
Okay, let's head over there right now, Nick.
Okay, but wait, first, love at first sight.
So is it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight?
Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life.
Saved your life?
I was at work one day when 2 robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke into tears. Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation.
I know you would. Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you?
Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those 2 knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Please stop it! He screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turn pale. That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the 2 robbers. All by himself, he came to save me, a total stranger. All by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me.
Wow. That's a great story.
Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess.
Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage.
You literally were, you idiot! With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-too-distant future. Gulp. We are not lovers, Maya.
She did get taken hostage.
Yeah. So
Why is she acting like that's never happened?
Because she's weird.
She's just so...
She also pretends
crazy.
lunch never happened.
Phoenix Wright voice you had just now. She also pretends lunch never
So I guess this is where it all went down, huh?
The walls in here look thick. Just like you'd expect in a CEO's office. Wait. Did they go straight to the CEO's office?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. When you just go in, you know.
Oh, all right.
Maya was like, hey, let me in. You want me to get ultra nasty?
Oh, it's just like in Sonic 3.
Just like in Sonic 3. She was like, you don't want me to get ultra nasty. Now back up. And then they were like, okay, all right, I guess go in. And she was like, yeah.
That's right.
I'm Maya.
Yeah.
Hey, it's you guys. Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh? Yeah, thanks.
Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us.
Yeah, I feel for you.
Wow. That's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserve, pal. Ho, ho, ho. Or something to that effect.
Do I really sound like that to you?
If the gumshoe fits.
Well, anyway.
Maya, you're being weird today.
The point is, I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs, and I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives.
Wow. I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy.
Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating. Alright.
Why did she think that Gumshoe was like that?
Because he likes Edgeworth. She's not connecting the fact that, like, Gumshoe is proud of when Edgeworth does a good job in court versus any other prosecutor.
I see.
Gumshoe doesn't really care about who does well in court, except for if it's Edgeworth.
He likes Edgeworth.
Otherwise, he just wants to make sure he gets the evidence right.
That's right. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder.
Okay. But the thing is, I'm really not supposed to.
Hey, come on. What about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now, and we need help.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal?
Okay, I won't cry on you, pal.
The victim's name is Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 o'clock this morning. His estimated time of death is 1 in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, probably an object in this room.
Was it the safe?
The safe? You think that someone picked up the safe and threw it onto his head?
His outline is under the safe.
Oh, that's true. Huh, do you think they, like, closed his head in on it?
I don't know.
It happened at exactly the same time that Mask Damask was stealing the urn, huh? No, he must have been stuffed in the safe, and then when they opened it, he fell out that way.
Huh. Well, let's see. Cerebral hemorrhaging. So, why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body?
Well, there's a good explanation for that one.
What?
Bullard's body was stashed away inside that
That's
safe,
exactly what
just
you
like
said.
Sky said.
Safe? Well, it is pretty big.
Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came.
Gross.
Yuck. Okay, so the body fell out. The white string must be the shape from when he fell out. Yes, yes, yes.
I think we still need some more information about Mr. Billiard.
Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right.
So, what happened to Mask to Mask?
He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again! He keeps yelling.
No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right?
Oh, you mean that Detective Happy? Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved.
Now that's the detective I know and love. That big ol' laugh.
Think about it. Happy was always around when a calling card showed up, but he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. Oh, I was hiding in a crime scene. Heh, yeah, right. It's the lamest thing I ever heard. That's how you just knew he was a thief. I knew it all along.
Saying it all throughout the last trial.
Yeah, that would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about.
Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective. That's all. But there's just one thing I can't figure out about his first heist.
His first heist?
Yeah, the Terror of Amenanon case. There was a witness on that one.
A witness?
Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Nice scrapbook. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys could keep it.
Ooh, stolen? The gem and the thief. Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before?
It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it,
Who is that?
I don't know.
What? Maya? Oh, that prosecutor! I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight?
Yeah, I think he did it that way just because he knew it hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway. Call it woman's intuition. Is that how you use it?
So who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway? Ooh.
Prosecutor Godot? He's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office, wet, hungry.
Alone?
Oh, he was home alone.
Home alone.
He was home alone. He came out of nowhere.
That's right. He said this was his first case as a prosecutor. That he'd never won and he'd never lost.
And it's true, according to the records anyway. But no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court. A maverick that give me goosebumps.
A maverick that give me goosebumps. Goosebumps? You?
He gave me them. Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way. Creepy, right?
It's almost like he's a ghost.
Hey, give me goosebumps.
Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular.
No, that's not what I meant.
That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret.
Behind his mask.
Behind the mask. I'm the shapeshifter.
Well, let's ask him about that murder victim. Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard.
That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard. Pal, it's not Stardew Valley.
Oh. Oh, yeah. The victim in this case doesn't make much of an impression on me.
Damn. Fucking
What'd he do? Die?
Like a character in the game being icy to one of their own like characters that they're like, this is just one of the dead guys.
It's like, I don't know. We just have a
dead guy.
photo. I don't know.
Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead.
Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered till this morning.
Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out?
Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself.
Oh, that's okay.
For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now.
Oh, Nick! Now's our chance to get more information about the victim. So hurry up and ask. Okay.
I'm just blabbing.
I'm just blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah, blah.
Who wants to know my shoe size?
Can you tell us some more about Mr. Bullard?
He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? Well,
The company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work.
I just imagine Phoenix like, well, Maya, how about you say that sentence again, and you tell me what kind of company it is?
Oh, and?
And, I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber.
Really? Me too. I just love money. I can never get enough.
Maya, shut up. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet.
Trying to grab his wallet from his pocket.
Stop it.
Right
Stop
now.
It. Stop it. Stop it.
Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions.
As anyone with millions does.
Yeah. Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier.
Yeah, be more of an asshole, Maya.
Yeah.
Let me go already. Let me go!
Grabbing him.
Stop it! Stop!
Apparently he was involved in showing trade secrets between rival companies.
Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. She's taking notes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa! KB Security used to head security operations against Master Mask.
What? Really?
Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive.
So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh?
Yeah.
Dang. So,
So let's
look
go
around.
look around.
What's that button?
Ew!
Ew, think about it. A dead guy was lying in here all night.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none.
Well, somebody opened this safe on the night of the crime, right?
Yeah, and so?
Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden in here, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I got some bad news for you, pal. You ready?
Okay. Shoot.
Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open this safe, pal.
Yeah, and?
Everyone that knows how to open this safe had an airtight alibis, I checked. Everyone except one. That is
I'm almost afraid to ask.
former security chief, Ron Delight.
What? Ron Delight? He was a security chief?
Ron. So he knew how to open the safe, huh?
Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal.
I was also very surprised to hear he was a security chief.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a button
He
here.
was great. We heard from Desiree about how good he was at protecting people. He just uses his echolocation, you know?
Aww. Little
He's like,
bat Ron.
ah! And then they're like, ah!
Ah.
Too distracted.
Ooh, there's a button here. Let's see.
No! Didi! Do not push the button! You have no idea what it does. Hey, cut it out! Don't press it! What the fuck is wrong with you?
What is that button anyway?
It's an emergency buzzer! It's just right there on the panel!
Oh. Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Too bad I don't know how to read. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first?
Pikachu gasp. Pika gasp.
This alarm's connected to the basement's guard room. It's used to summon security up here.
Really? Then it's possible on the night of the crime.
Oh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer?
Yeah, I thought about that. So I asked around down there, but they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know.
Wait, so he wasn't wearing gloves, but there were no fingerprints at the scene? I think we'd better go talk to that guard about the emergency buzzer, and I wonder who the guard's gonna be.
Larry?
Straight Larry.
Straight Larry?
Buzzer.
Look at the painting. I want to look at the painting.
It totally
Wow!
matches the vibe.
Look at that huge framed photo. Not a painting.
This room looks like it was designed in Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. And I mean that so derogatorily. And normally I would mean that complimentary, but
I feel like you could remake it in Happy Home Designer. Like that.
it looks
that's
like it
the
has
laboratory.
the same amount of ability to walk through. Like I can picture scooching through everything.
The safe. There's like the ornate rug.
Yeah.
Low table.
Definitely this wall. Something like this wall exists.
For sure. And then this is like art that you get from Rad.
Yeah.
And like a desk that does not belong
then
in this furniture
Shelves.
set.
Like teacher shelves.
Yeah.
Hello!
Oh, thanks for the follow.
Hello, Tiku! Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky.
There's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise?
Either this guy didn't get out enough or he had really rotten luck with the weather.
Maybe if he had lived a little longer, he would have been able to see some better days.
Hey. You don't know that he's dead. Is this Kane Billard's painting?
Photograph.
Oh, you think it's his photograph? It's a
Could be.
photo? I thought it was a painting.
No, they said it was a photo.
Oh. Check out this big, thick binder here.
Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick.
Reading a file isn't exactly backbreaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Ah!
What did you find out, Nick?
This file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about Mask to Mask. It's filled with info on him.
What? What kind of info?
It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods and the crime scenes.
Hey, Nick. Look at the last page.
It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Eminent on $100,000. This looks like a list of all the treasures that Mask to Mask stole.
So then $100,000 is the value of the stolen item?
I don't know. That number sounds kind of low to me. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list.
Yeah, loudly snapping photos on his phone with flash.
Yeah.
And Gumshoe's like, who's making all that racket? Is there a mouse in here? I'll find him.
We
I
already did
already.
this. Beep 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 beep. Is there anything else in here?
Which, here. These look like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid.
I can't get in between these two shelves.
Don't strain yourself trying. Looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel.
So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with bunches of files.
That's interesting. Yeah, Files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle.
It'd be a good night's reading if you've got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting, like UFOs or something.
Yeah, well. Tough.
Do we need to tell Gumshoe anything? Oh, we didn't even look at that. This rope. You think it fell out of the safe when it was open?
Maya.
No.
I don't think so.
So, you mean...
Yeah, I think this string shows where and how the corpse was lying.
You mean the victim? He was killed by being crushed by the safe door?
She can't be serious, can she?
She wasn't listening earlier.
She was not listening. She has such bad ADHD. Unmedicated. Undiagnosed.
She's been living in that village. They don't have healthcare there.
Oh, man.
Oh, did we not need to say anything else to
Did we?
Gumshoe before we leave?
Oh. Well, we'll come back if we have to.
We'll come back.
Wow. This is really something else. It's very Five Nights at Freddy's over here.
For a security guard office, it doesn't feel very secure.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Five Nights at Freddy's, too. KB security guard. Uh-oh. I just remembered Larry might be... Hey, Nick! What the... Ugh. So he is here. Ugh is his response. He's disgusted by seeing Larry.
Straight Larry.
Oh, God. Straight Larry. Hey, yo! How's it hanging, dude? You got my sweet little Maya with you, too.
Hi, Larry.
Here I was working my fingers to the bone. And in walks an angel! I got no problems with the daytime date. It's all good. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you?
Oh, my God.
He's so hopelessly clueless. I got you. It's fine. Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you.
Really? What is it?
Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. But Nick here is a different story. I'm not a freaking hobo.
But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies.
Yeah, but it's not like that.
Yeah, but no.
That was then, and this is now, and I only like girls. I only like girls. Ever.
Straight
Always.
Larry.
Straight Larry, that's what they call me. So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away information for free. He wants a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest. You're so young, Phoenix.
Can you talk to...
Can you talk to him? Maya, can you use your womanly wiles and talk to him?
Larry, tell us already. What's the good info?
Hey, I like that. This kid has got some claws. Okay, you really want to know?
Yes, so tell me.
Oh yeah, so the thing is, Ron Delight was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me?
Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on.
Well, 1 year ago, Ron Delight was fired, and there was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful.
I guess he must have done something bad to have been fired like that. Well,
like maybe skipping out of work and going to pick up hot chicks or something. No, that's just you. Are they playing Pokemon on the screen over there?
which one? Oh, that does kind of look like Pokemon. Over on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
I feel like I can hear the Lavender Town music.
So what's it like being a part-time security guard? Oh, let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me. I get by all right, I guess. First, I have to keep my eye on those monitors. all the time. You don't want Freddy. It took me so long to even get to Freddy. I know. No idea of the names.
I was about to be like, name one Five Nights at Freddy's character.
Freddy. Chica. You wouldn't want Chica to get you. You know what I mean?
Monitors?
Yeah, there's security cameras set in each room around the building. And you have to, it's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out, and then there's Chica, and I'm like, whoa!
There's lights, and there's two doors, there's a door on either side of you.
Like, in the flashlight, and then you gotta think about the battery, and you gotta stay there until 6 a.m. It's crazy.
Oh.
And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams.
What teams?
The security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't bother calling them. So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long.
Yeah, it's really hard.
It's really hard, Phoenix. I think you're kind of making light of it, actually. Larry, it does actually have a difficult job.
I mean, he does.
But Larry probably doesn't do it very well. You know what I mean?
I just don't trust Fast Larry. Straight Larry.
I don't trust Fast Larry. He's too fast. Larry. He's too fast. You can't defend yourself against Fast Straight Larry. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb! Even if it is part-time and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Hey, give me a break! Don't try to pin the whole thing on me! It's not fair, Nick! Huh? This is how my brain argues with itself.
I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility.
Anyway, the point is you were here that night, right?
Oh.
His little eyelashes.
Oh, straight Larry.
Oh, no. I knew I smelled something bad. And it was the butts after all. Well, it's like I always say, that was then, and this is now. Okay? It looks like I'm gonna have to break his psych locks after all.
This is a murder case, Larry.
You gotta tell the truth, Larry. Lair Bear, you gotta tell the truth.
Oh, find my pages?
Oh. Find my pages?
Oh, you didn't even look at the page.
Oh, well, because you wanted me to talk to him, right?
Well, yeah, I do. I want to know if he knows anything. I want to know if this man knows anything about a thingy. I want to know if he knows anything
about to blackmail.
That! Freddy, Toy Freddy, Nightmare Freddy, Withered Freddy, Ghost Freddy, Funtime Freddy, Rockstar Freddy, Glam Rock Freddy, Freddy Fazbear, Golden Freddy. Good job.
Yeah, nerd alert. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. About this blackmail letter.
Yeah, we're thinking a lot about it too, pal. Why would Kane Bullard have been blackmailing Ron Delight anyway?
Well, Mr. Delight used to work at KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit?
Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed.
Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now.
Oh. Alright. Oh. Well, he doesn't know anything then, because we just heard that he was fired.
Alright, well, let's go back in here. And let's examine some things. Hey, Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it? That's right.
Did you know you hung it right on top of some kind of lever?
Yeah, sure. I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me.
Something terrible will happen if you do. Got it, Greenhorn?
So why hang your jacket on such an important lever? Oh, sorry, that was you.
Well, it happened, so.
Because it got me curious. If the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, then that's what they call an accident. Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen? Huh?
It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick?
Yeah, but for a different reason. You two are killing me.
Slowly, every day.
Every day.
Oh, find my pages.
Something's written on this poster in fine print.
A guard's 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. Number 1, obey thy superior. Number 2, respect thy superior. Number 3, smile at thy superior. Number 4, salute thy superior. Number 5, buy donuts for thy superior upon command. It's signed Wendy Oldbag, head supervisor.
Oh, who could have expected this?
Shaking my head.
She's one tough old bird, let me tell you, but I like 'em old. Cross her and you'll come face to face with a real, genuine ray gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds scary, all right.
Well, fortunately, she's on vacation. That's why I'm so relaxed right now. He doesn't like 'em old.
Oh.
Damn.
Well,
I really wanted him to be the type to love a little waddle, you know?
I hope so. I mean, we can pretend.
He'll get there.
He'll get there.
That's my partner's seat.
Your partner.
Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady.
Well, then why is her lunch here if she was on break? Oh, she's on break.
She's on vacation.
No, yeah, he said vacation, not break.
There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know.
Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. Still works fine, more or less. They didn't really know how to build them, I guess.
Oh my god, I hate it here.
I hate it here. Wow! Take a look at these things here. Hey, Larry, what are they?
Did you say... Oh, did you say, huh? Hey, man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were just some kind of decoration or something.
Oh boy.
How did this guy ever get a job here anyway?
It's chalky milk.
Chucky milk.
Those screens there show what's going on all over the building. Everywhere. And it's my job to keep a steady eye on them. All of them.
I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you.
Can you watch regular TV on these too?
If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry.
Hey, Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it.
And how do you know that, Larry?
Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean?
He's a real one for that, though. He's a real one for that.
Yeah. You gotta see if you can get on.
I know what you're thinking. It was a professional investigation, all right?
Okay, sure, whatever.
Sure.
And that's why we're not mentioning the chalky milk.
That's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? I keep a steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating.
Look at all this equipment. It must be hard to operate.
No biggie. I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room.
Somewhere?
Instruction manual? What are you gonna do in an emergency?
Oh, well, I guess I'd start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what us security professionals call teamwork.
Sounds efficient, guys. Keep up the good work.
Even Maya and Pearls could run this place better.
Hey! What's that supposed to mean?
It means you could run this place better.
Yeah.
And you could.
Pearls would be great at it.
Yeah. Maya would probably be about as good as, like,
Pearls.
as Pearls.
I say great, but what I mean is a little better than Larry, to be honest. I don't think Pearls would be great.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Jacques!
Oh!
You're lying!
About what?
On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to? Or hardly working?
Well, of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been?
But you didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Miss Delight? But what was that? That was that. This is this.
Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night, too?
Never. I didn't sneak out. I tell you what, I'll even bet you $1.
$1, wow. Now that's confidence.
What's with that drenched in the rain puppy dog look on your face? If you have evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain?
I'll bet you $1 that I didn't leave.
Yeah, it's so funny. The evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened was...
He had a wallet, right? Didn't he? He was returning that wallet. Right?
Weren't we there when he was returning it? I guess.
There?
Maybe he was finding the wallet at least.
Yeah, so he wasn't in here.
This wallet, you know about this, right? Right? I've never seen it before. Liar! You hand-delivered this wallet to Miss Delight just yesterday.
We were there.
Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens.
Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday.
What time was it when you found this wallet? I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building.
Yeah!
1 o'clock in the morning.
Or 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office.
Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about.
What's that?
My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. Murder might have snuck in before then.
What do you mean by that?
If the murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine.
Why do I have the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift.
Because we have the record of when people came in. It was the old printout looking thing, wasn't it?
That's the warehouse camera.
No, what was the other thing that we saw that was that had
the cards. They track the cards, right?
Oh, I mean that's the only thing I can see that would do that. That would like show us that. Hey Tay! I can't believe Mask to Mask is masking up his maskeder. Murder.
Larry, when you use this key card, does it leave a record?
Yeah, it does, but I can't show the record to just anyone, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That key card data was already made public in the trial today.
What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me.
Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was opened with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder.
No way!
Yes, someone
Yes,
used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift.
Ooh.
Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time.
Yeah, no!
So what happened, Larry?
Ooh, I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault.
Larry.
There was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man.
What happened that night anyway?
My Donna happened.
No. Huh? You're Donna?
I got a bad feeling about this.
You know, my Donna called and said, I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her, and he was standing right there next to her.
Who was?
Her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser. Normally, I'm the one that does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya?
Yeah.
So, is that why you left the security guard office?
To get dumped.
I'm sorry. It's not my fault. How can I ever make up for it, Nick? What can I do? Why?
He's curled up on the floor crying like a baby.
Oh boy.
Nick, is there anything I can do? Anything, just name it. I'll do whatever I have to do to make up for it. I swear I will.
Larry.
Hey, Nick. As long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we've got?
She's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him. Okay.
He's on the... I believe he's on the floor right now. He's curled up on the floor right now.
And we're like kneeling down next to him, like, Larry, hey, can we talk to you?
Phoenix is not. He's standing.
He's standing, and Maya's
looking
kneeling
down.
below.
The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right?
That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya.
Okay. Huh?
Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come running to your rescue like the professional guard I am.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Thanks. I try.
Do you think you could tell us about the buzzer now?
Yes, please. Please tell us about the buzzer.
Instead of this.
Do not flirt with me.
I guess so. Prepare to be wowed.
Okay. I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier.
Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh?
You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office?
Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. CEO's office is on the 1st floor. I thought it would be a good idea to, adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary.
It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet.
Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night?
There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right?
Of course I did. And I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either.
Do you think you could take just one more look for me? Pretty please?
Oh, okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya.
What do you think, Nick?
I think he's a creep. Sorry. He's probably right. If I could...
What is it? What's wrong?
I made a mistake.
Huh? But how?
It can't be. It's impossible.
Okay, enough already. What about the records?
That night, it went off just once in the morning at around 1 a.m.
God. 1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened!
Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be.
Yep, straight Larry's here.
Hey, Nessie. Okay. But I guess that's it.
I guess so. Hi. Oh, hi? The Treasure of Corrine exhibit is all ruined now.
Maya.
I'm sorry. It's just so sad. This was our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling.
Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the sacred urn back, maybe they can reopen it.
Really?
Sure. Maybe we can label it the Urn of Masked Mask's Desires. Huh? That'd probably attract a lot of attention.
Whoa! 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 That's brilliant, Nick! We could clean up and be filthy rich. Woohoo!
Wow, that was surprisingly easy. Damn.
Don't be sad, okay?
Yeah, and the Maya was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
I won't. I simply will. I'm done. Wright? Miss Andrews, what's she still hanging around down here for? So how's it going? What about the sacred urn? The urn? Oh, that. Well, that's already been taken care of.
What do you mean, oh, that?
Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found?
Yes. It was brought in during the trial today.
Oh, wow. Really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Mask to Mask's wife that found it.
Well, anyway, I'm so relieved.
Aw, look at her little smile.
She's so sweet. I just heard all about it on the news. So that detective was actually the thief all along. It looks that way now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring Damask to guard the treasures. Don't blame yourself. You're just doing your job.
Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay.
She wasn't there for the trauma. So, when was it that you hired Mr. Detective Atme again?
Yeah, Phoenix is like, oh, Adrian's got like confidence issues. I'll be gentle with her. And Maya's like, why are you gentle with her?
Let's give her the old what for. Who are you? What are you doing?
Why'd you hire him?
It's your fault.
About 20 days ago. And when was it that Mask to Mask's calling card arrived? That was about 10 days ago. He sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard.
I guess that's it then. Detective Atme must have really wanted the sacred urn after all.
I guess so.
I don't know. It kind of seems right now that he was like, oh, valuables?
What? So Mask to Mask murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was here stealing the urn at the time. Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible.
Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atme?
No, I couldn't have.
Oh, hi, Ren.
Hello. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that's the way he always operates.
He said it was normal?
Yeah, he said that's normal.
That's just what he says so he can have an alibi while he commits the thefts himself.
Yeah, he was caught in the crime scene photo dressed up as Mask to Mask pretty well. I don't know how he covered that huge nose of his.
Maybe
but
his
he
nose
did.
is fake.
No! You think he lied to me? The nose actually would be the biggest betrayal of all.
That would feel mean, I feel like. I think it would feel mean.
You're like, wait, what? Wait, what? I'm so glad you got your sacred urn back. Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it. What is it? I'm not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that came back seems different.
Came back wrong.
Really?
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? Accusatory.
No, I don't know anything. Why would I?
Oh, I bet she fixed it.
She, like, actually fixed it.
Yeah.
Cyclops.
There's, like, paint on the ground around here. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think this means, Nick?
It means that the person that holds the secret to this mystery of the sacred urn, the secret to the mystery of the sacred,
The secret of the mystery.
is our very own Miss Andrews. But we don't know nothing about that.
Can we look around this place?
Why would we?
I wanted to look at that, like, paint that was on the ground in the box. Have we looked at that before?
We have. And this isn't the crime scene anymore, so. Looks to me like it's been dry for several days.
There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly, and it's shocking pink.
I don't see how the color of the paint is in any way important.
Me blinking.
It's just you being Maya and me being Phoenix.
Oh.
You're like, but isn't it important that
Isn't
it
that
is
weird?
paint?
No.
No. Anyway, let's go.
Psylocke the X-Men. X-Men mentioned in our stream. Face those boom.
Hum, hum, hum.
Mr. Wright! Mr. Delight! Did they finish their interrogation? Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore!
Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you?
Well, you see...
On the same night the sacred urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor department store, a blackmail letter you got summoned you to the KB Security to hand over some money. And then that's where CEO Kane Bullard was murdered. But there's only one Ron Delight. Am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time, I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it.
Okay.
Biting his whip. Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you are Mask to Mask?
Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response.
Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating.
But listen, Mr. Delight! At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? Take a good look, everyone! Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown! I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn. Of course not. After all, you were at KB Security at the time, murdering that guy.
So then the person dressed up as Mask to Mask in this photo...
It's gotta be Detective Atme. Frown.
So that night, you didn't go to Lordly Taylor, you went to KB Security, right?
Yes. I went to KB Security at the time of the blackmail note. I went to time to...
At the time that the blackmail note said you should.
Yep. Alright, what happened next?
Okay.
Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the keycard to unlock the door.
That's probably when he dropped his wallet.
Oops.
Oopie.
When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there.
Someone?
Then suddenly, they bashed me over the head. Bam! Was it Kane Bullard that hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless.
Ew.
Ew. The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body.
So that's why you put it in the safe?
Yes, that's right.
Hmm.
Okay, thanks for the lurk.
Oh, thank you.
I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, and what did you do after that? Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Nick, all of a sudden, Mr. Delight kinda sounds like the murderer to me.
Please don't say that.
Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KB Security? How did you? I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi! Please!
Don't tell Mom!
Don't worry. We haven't told anyone yet. Phew. Thank goodness. No, but I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Desi would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal. A thief. She'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over.
Oh.
Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because Desi spends money like it's water.
Oh my god! So I had to become a thief. I couldn't talk to her about it.
There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief. At least that's what I thought anyway.
So he became masked and masked for Desiree, huh?
Huh.
Okay.
That's so funny. It's like, I don't know. She deserves it. She wants to buy everything, so
and I don't want to tell her no because I want her to have it.
Why would I tell her no?
He's like, everything she wants. He's like, you should have that. Oh.
Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. But masked and masked, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right. I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my masked mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Then I quickly changed into my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, eh? Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. The guard in this photo. Is this you, Mr. Light?
That's what I thought.
That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself.
Nice and easy to figure out. Even Pearls could see through that in a heartbeat.
Wow, the guard in this photo is Rhonda Light.
Wow.
But as you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective.
Detective Atme found Masked and Mask disguise? It's interesting.
Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him.
Oh. So that's it. That's when Atme got his hands on this.
Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. That must have been really time-consuming, huh? Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. But blackmail letters?
You got them starting when? Tell me more. Now!
Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up.
Alright.
Okay, let's talk about the blackmail. This blackmail letter. Is this the one you...
The first one you got.
Is this the first one you got? No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location.
So did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident?
Yes, just a few days after the Tears of Emanon heist. That first letter, it said, "I know you did it." So someone found out about your true identity? Just like that? It's not easy being a master thief, you know. I've got proof that it was you, so just give up, it went on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure. I went through all that trouble to steal.
Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up?
Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box the letter specified, someone sent me $10,000.
Oh. No one said anything about me being worried, you know?
After that, I started getting the plans in the mail.
Oh.
Plans?
Plans, huh?
Heist plans, up at the top.
Oh.
What are these plans you're talking about? They were instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security, blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods.
Wow.
So you mean that the one who planned the heists wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one.
And didn't even do a very good job. Got caught.
After that, I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. It sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him.
So Ron Delight was mask to mask after all? But someone else is behind the thefts. Someone who planned them all out in detail.
In detail.
Don't make fun of me.
No, I just really liked it. I liked it. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. And then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail.
Could you try not to look so gleeful about it?
Happy to give money to his wife. So you went after the secret urn because of one of those plans too? Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal.
Mr. Delight, is everything you've just told me the truth?
Yes, but please don't tell Tessie, okay?
Yeah. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
Yes, but please don't hurt me.
Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him?
Yes, of course! I would never. I'm not lying! All I did was hide his body in the safe. But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right? I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight.
I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word.
Mystic Maya! Hey, Pearly! I'm back!
Hey, Pearls. So what have you been up to this whole time?
The sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Korean Village to have it examined.
And what did you find out?
Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn.
Woo! That's a relief. I was really worried.
But there's one small problem.
Oh. Problem? Problem?
These cute little pink splotches. They said that it's paint and that they were put on the urn recently.
Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? Am I literally Phoenix? Why does it matter? What's the big deal? We gotta find out how they got there. That's the big deal.
Yes, Mr. Nick, we've got to find out how they got there.
Okay. We'll go find out how they got there.
The crowd is cheering and clapping for Pearl like the beloved guest appearance to show.
And for the first time this season, even though she only left for like a half hour.
That's okay. Of course.
Yeah.
We love her. Please don't forget about me. I'll never
She
forget
took a
about
3-hour train ride and back.
We never talk about how it's a 3-hour train ride.
I don't know
and
where
how
we-
it
isn't
only
it?
comes like
3 times a day.
yeah,
Something like that.
They said something like that in the last game, but
Maybe they changed it. Maybe
Alright.
they called their government and they were like, "Hey, more bus lines, please."
well, that's what it gets
And then
you.
they were like, "We'll get right on it."
Oh, thank you for the lurk.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
So now we go.
I suppose we do.
We'll go to the. Well, I mean, we're talking about the pink splotches,
Okay,
so
so
I
now
guess we
we-
gotta go figure out how they got there.
Now we look at the pink paint.
Yeah, you were thinking ahead.
I knew we had to.
Yeah.
Paint.
Paint. Oh, Pearl, how nice to see you.
Yep, that's me. I'm Pearl. Hello there.
I forgot that you were shy.
I was like, yeah, everyone's excited to see Pearl.
And you were like, oh wait, Pearl's shy.
Hello there.
Oh. I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to?
Well, actually, I was having this urn examined.
Oh, I see. Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of the secret of what actually happened here. Nick, let's look around one more time. Okay.
I gotta look at that box. You gotta show me that box.
Looks to me like it's been dry for several days.
Something
This
suspicious.
is about this paint mark. Bottom left part is shaped oddly and it's shockingly pink.
This is the same color as this paint splotches on the urn!
So then the question is, what's the cause of the odd shape?
Let's look around here carefully, Mr. Nick. Do you see anything that's box-shaped and has
It's
pink
the
paint on it?
box! The box! This box, there's something about it that's bothering me. That's the box that the sacred urn was in.
You can tell because it says the secret urn on it.
It looks like there's some pink paint on it, too.
And it's definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn. I think I know how the paint got on it now. All right, let's investigate again, Nick. Okay.
Investigate again. What else are we? Wait, can we look at the items? Can we look at the urn? Can we close up on it?
On the urn?
Yeah.
No, we don't close up on things in this one. I don't think.
I'm sure there was a better way for me to say.
No, but I knew what you meant. We do that in Apollo.
Oh, and we
Apollo and Case 5 of Game 1. But Case 5 of Game 1 is like made way after the first game was made.
Yeah.
It's very bizarre. But I think we are ready to call out Adrian.
Call her out. Call out post
I'm
for
gonna clock her T.
Call out post for Adrian Andrews
Canceling.
again.
Canceling you. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn? You know anything about it? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the court today, it's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. A fake. Oh, you're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? Yeah, the fact that the urn that was submitted at the trial is genuine is the evidence that it's genuine.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry to break it to you, but this urn is the genuine article. I got 2 spirit mediums here. They both say it's genuine. Yeah, right, Pearl? Right, Maya? Pearls went back to Crane Village and had it examined.
That's right!
Is that right?
Yeah!
That's nice, but I don't see how... What she discovered when that urn had been broken? What she discovered was that the urn had been broken. Again. Did you say again? Yes, it was broken once a year ago. And now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too. Were you saying the urn was broken recently? Yes, that's exactly what I said.
Literally said that. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
verbatim, girl. You got it. You're with me. Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know? The box?
Is it the box or is it the piece of? It was the photo of it that we had before.
Oh, the photo.
Yeah. Not that one. That one. Looks completely different, don't you think, lady?
This poster, it was made recently, right? Poster?
I've
The
never seen
poster
that
for the
poster
exhibit.
before.
At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said, I am on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says Amy. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed. Ah! I am What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that.
Wow, you didn't look at that poster for very long, did you,
1
girl?
a.m.
1 a.m.
I wasn't even there when the photo for this poster was taken. You've never even looked at these. I've never even seen these posters before. That was a mistake now. Tell the truth. Well, wait. 4. Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Huh? Yes, that's it. It must have been one of those people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. It looks like she's not going to give up that last psych lock so easily. Do you have any proof the urn was broken here at Lordly Taylor?
That's gotta be something with the pink shit. It's got pink shit on it.
Yeah, well, Miss Andrews, the box has pink shit all over it. What's this supposed to mean? This urn has these pretty little pink paint splotches on it. And there's some on the box that the urn was stored in, too. No matter how you look at it, the paint seems to be exactly the same, wouldn't you say? So, what is that proof? That the urn was dropped along with the box. That's when they both got paint on them. Are you with me so far? Yes. The rest of the story is obvious. This box was dropped right here in Lordly Taylor's basement warehouse. If I can prove that, that means the urn was broken here too. So can you prove that? Can you prove that box was dropped here in the basement warehouse?
That stain on the ground? That paint that was on the ground?
Yeah, do we have a picture of that?
Do we need can we just put the urn bar?
We can just present the urn box.
I feel like we should just be able to.
Okay. Well, Miss Andrews. Actually, I think I should be the one asking questions.
Oh, wait, what? What?
Am I
what?
losing it?
Huh?
Maybe I need to investigate the warehouse somewhere.
What? What? Huh? Huh? We've looked at this like 3 times.
Look, it
matches.
matches. Oh,
What is it, Mr. Nick?
this is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. It's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of the secret of what happened to the urn. Adrian, get your ass over here.
Grabbing her.
Get your Cloud Strife, Riza Hawkeye looking ass.
Aw. Wait, so we have to go through it again?
Yeah,
Ah!
that's okay. I can speed it. Oh shit.
Speedrun.
Except
Did you do it wrong?
I pressed the wrong button. I pressed B.
Wow.
But now it's fine.
And you did really speed through it.
No. Shh. You're always talking, and right now I don't need it.
You're always talking. That's what they always say.
Yeah, that's what
about
they
me.
always say about you. Sorry,
Can't
I
fucking
just got
shut
nervous.
me
I got
up.
nervous. It felt like you were really outing me, not knowing what I was doing. Ah! Okay. Oh shit. Oh man. Wait. Oh no, the poster. It was the poster. Fuck. Ah. Okay. Proof that it was broken here at Lordly Taylor is that. There we go. Well, Miss Andrews, what is this supposed to mean? There's pink powder all over this urn, pink paint all over the floor and the walls of the basement of our house. In other words, you made a mess. Urn was broken here. Stupid. You can't weasel out of this one, Miss Andrews. Uh-oh, she's trying to make her escape. But you can get pink paint anywhere. Well, there's none in my office, that's for sure. Well, there is in my room. Liar. Anyway, the paint on the urn and the paint on the floor, there's no proof that it's the same paint. Come on, this is getting ridiculous. The proof linking the paint on the urn to the paint on the floor is...
The box! It fits the box!
It fits the box.
The box!
This box, the urn was stored in this, right?
No.
Yes, that's right. Well, there's pink paint on the box as well. I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yes, more or less. The paint on the floor is an odd shape imprinted on it, doesn't it? Yes.
Yes.
If you put this box into the impression on the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped right over here. Now, let's just talk about it. And that's when the urn was broken. Your name does you justice, Mr. Wright.
Finally.
All
We
right.
can talk about it.
Now we can talk. I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn.
Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher.
I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did.
You're just like Pearl.
Yeah, you're just like a 9-year-old.
Well, that's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearly?
No, not at all. I know just how she feels.
It happened about 2 weeks ago, just after the poster photo was taken on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. When I tripped on a paint can and lost my balance, the box I was carrying crashed on the ground.
Crash.
I heard a terrible noise, and I thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box, and that's when it happened. The broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right into the paint. I was in shock. I let out a huge scream. I can totally see how that could have happened.
Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands.
Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Kurine Village, so I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big. And that's when the IM got changed to Amy? I didn't know how it was originally written, but any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Amy.
Any sane person? Really?
Oh no, Pearl's like, I'm crazy.
Sane asylum.
Oh,
Lock me up.
Pearls. Oh, Pearls.
I was crazy once.
She said she wasn't very good at spelling. She's 8.
She was unschooled.
Yeah. Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom and no one had seen it since.
Wow.
But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it. The Amy face statue. Aha!
The Amy face statue.
The first time that we came down here, it was on the night of that the sacred urn was stolen.
But Mr. Nick, there were no paint marks on the walls or floor of the warehouse when we were here.
Well, I mean, good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. And? I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see. Now it makes perfect sense.
But there's still one thing I find strange.
What is it, Pearl?
The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved, and the paint was clearly visible.
She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews?
Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well then, who was it? Who would have done it, and why? I don't know. I don't know.
On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door.
Yes.
Then the next day, it was moved, and the shishachito was not in the hand.
Yes.
It was moved and presumably used. Katong.
for
Yeah,
clunking.
it clogged someone.
Clogged. It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case. Why? Why do you think so, Nick? Because that night, the real thief, Ron Delight, was at KB's security. So why did another masked mask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact.
One undeniable fact?
The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but
I'm scared.
it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. Ooh. All right.
Okay.
Okay, guys, we did it.
We did it. We got through another day of Phoenix Wright Aced Attorney.
Thanks so much for coming. Happy to have you as always.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you to all of the viewers and lurkers, people watching in the VODs, people commenting, people hanging out, people lurking.
Yes, yes.
We will see you on Wednesday for Chicory.
Yes, we certainly will. Also, I think this has been talked about already, so I want to tell you all. On Valentine's, we're doing a special stream. Yeah! We're going to be guesting on Four Leaf Island's channel and doing a little double date Valentine stream. So
excited.
watch out for that next week. And
That'll be so fun.
that'll be so fun. I hope you guys have a great rest of the night, and we will see you later. Bye. Oh, yes, really. I'll talk to you about it later. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.